EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Las Vegas Raiders. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. Taken in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
We never know just when it's our time, and legends have gone, and we don't know why. So before they go, look, here go toast. So give them a rose, but they still alive. I'm feeling like Will. I feel like a prince. I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills, because I wasn't blessed with no one who feel. Don't know how it feels. I wanted to flex, they told me to chill. I'm making a flip. My life is a flick.
Set! 180!
Who's coming? Mike.
Hey, here we go. Mike's 22, Mike's 22. All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache. Check.
Where are they, team? Kill. Hey, turn it up.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that's not the... start that he was looking for as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line.
He was taken down by Grant Delpit.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
3.
Now Mariota. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season.
One.
Mike's 22. Here we go.
Watch twist. Six guy. Check six guy.
3rd and long here for Mariota. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared, but I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 24 yards.
Check.
Hawk 70.
They'll run with Chubb, and that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown,
Nick Chubb. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Ridiculous with words, such a force of nature. I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
He's brought down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Watch the out. Hey, check Mike 34. Mike 34. Target, 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 target. 3. Mike 34.
From the gun, Mariota. This is brought in by Gibson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 38.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. Play fake, Mariota. Buying time to his left. Got a man open, it's Darren Waller. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
35-yard line.
Mike 22, Mike 22.
All day, dog.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Check 99. Check. Fresno.
Check the backer, check the backer.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Mike 22, Mike 22.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna 3. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
It was Anthony Averett who got him down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7.
Hey, watch Eagle. 60 Eagle. Watch the pass. Watch the shit. Hey. Watch the shit.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Incomplete. It's third down and 7 yards to go.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
54. Watch 54. Coming to you. Coming to you. Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4".
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Jamie Gillen in punt formation for the Browns.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Woo! Let's get it. Mike's 22. Mike's 22.
Now Mariota. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's third down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Cowboy 80.
Check. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time.
A run for Nick Chubb. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Come on, baby. Come on. Panther 11. Panther 11. Cougar 19.
Safe.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Down and 11.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
70 Timberwolf. 18 Rock. 54. Mike, 54. 65, 65. 65. Rig alert, rig alert. Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, check. Buffalo 18.
They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders have recovered.
Well, that's the down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Taken down at the 11.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
3, 22. You remember me? 1. Let's go, baby. Easy.
And that'll set him back 5.
Mike's 22, Mike's 22. You're not ready. You're not ready.
1. 49, check 49. Mike,
Mariota now on 2nd down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
They'll take over at first.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
Season
December.
of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Jonathan Abram.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2nd and 4.
Here we go, D. Here I
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands, and, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute.
Here we go.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Fofo's and Mike. Mike's Fofo. Get in the weight room.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, It's been pretty sensational.
Get ready. Wide. Get wide. Rush in.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Check. Lucky.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
He's coming. We got double up.
He'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal.
22's coming, Mike.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Showing A. Tight dog. Slam. Back. Check. Crunch.
They'll try and run for it. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand.
That's the way.
19 Tiger. Go.
Check 26.
Go Trap.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know what they've always said? I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get bowled.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Browns 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Watch the flag. Watch the flag.
Bronco 80.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal.
The mic. 44's the mic.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 39 that time.
And the Browns first down.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's out to Chubb, complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Bandit, Bandit.
18, Pioneer.
4, Mike's 54. Run it.
Go. 54 Mike. Here we go. Here I come.
To the right side, and he's got Landry, complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Watch the run. Watch the
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Deuce.
19 Lion. Chap.
44 is the Mike. Watch the screen. Pass.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Pushes him over and finding the tight end Hooper. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Intended for Austin Hooper. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And Boswell's kick is good. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Watch one. 44 is the Mike. 44 is the Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
SOS.
And again, it's Chubb. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down.
Hey, I'm coming after you. Mike 55. Mike 55.
79 Bronco.
Watch the boot.
Mike 55. Check 55. Mike.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st down, Cleveland.
Down. Hustle. Cowboy 80. Kirk.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
2nd and 3. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Donovan Peoples-Jones, his first touchdown on the year. And once again, the Browns are back in front.
The kick is good. makes the
Pretty
score
good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, watch edge, watch edge.
On play action, Mariota being chased out left. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
They're running it. 34's the mic. 34's the mic. Blue Dan.
One.
Hey, check Mike 34. Mike 34. Watch the pass.
They just get the play off. Now Mariota. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact.
It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Mike 44. You don't want none of that. Give me it. Pick up the ball.
Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And some room to maneuver. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a 1st down. Defense really kept him in check running the football in the 1st half. Maybe that'll be a spark for him here in half 2.
So 2 words come to mind for me. Resilient, because he has to keep bouncing back after some limiting runs. And how about relentless? Keep going, knowing that you may pop one as he just did there.
On 1st down, Chubb going to get forward for only about a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
44.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Check pass.
Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. Go street.
Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down.
Brown.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Hawk 70.
Hey, that QB
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
right there. 54, right there, right there. 54 Mike.
Hey, check smash. Check smash.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike.
60.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll take a shot here for Hooper. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Austin Hooper with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
His kick is good.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A first down throw for Mariota. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 44. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Who that?
Check 36.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, let's get in them.
They run it again with Chubb. Fighting through it, he's got space. The 20. A big play that time out of Chubb. 44 yards on the ground. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've got an answer for it.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score.
Touchdown,
Nick Chubb. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Boswell good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, Mariota. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball, D. One.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
You got nothing today.
From the red zone now, Mariota. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Second and 6.
One.
Back's mine.
Mike 20.
One.
22's coming. Mike.
They'll throw again. Mariota. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just take the ball, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders get a score closer. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Mariota. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
Raiders 20.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe to start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end.
Complete to David Njoku.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
70 Timberwolf.
Watch safety creep,
On play action, they'll throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. A big play that time for Cleveland. 45 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Mike, 54.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
No gain on the play.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Jonathan Abram picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Let's go.
Following the interception here, Mariota. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mariota, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
I'm coming up. Mike's 22, Mike's 22.
They go play action. Mariota. Now a desperation throw deep. It got his man complete. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Mariota. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Raiders 26.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. A short kick taken at the 18.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Let's go.
The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. but I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Cleveland, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, it's just their third loss as they fall